Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to get the Prius up for sale. We're going to put the numbers on the windshield, put the buyer's guides in, just get it all posted, all the pictures taken, everything posted, see how fast we can get that thing sold. Stay tuned after that. We're going to be right back on this F150 Harley truck build. You don't want to miss it. We're going to get it all the bodywork primed, blocked, and get some color on this thing finally. It'll be interesting, so stay tuned for that. So here we are out here with the Prius. We're going to get the numbers wrote on the windshield, get our buyer's guide in the windows, and we're going to get it posted for sale, see what we can get out of it. We're going to ask about, I think, $18.50 for it and see how close we can get to it. Let's try that. We're in here in the sales shack getting our paperwork ready for the Prius. I like to have everything already in the folder ready to go. This is from the Oldsmobile Cutlass wagon. This is their contract, title receipt. Got copies of the title in here as we received it, as what it looked like when we sent it out to the new customer. We'll keep all that in here. Unfortunately, I'm out of these folders. I got to make a trip to the store to get some more, but after that, we'll be putting all of this into a folder as well. Got to keep everything nice and organized. I like to go ahead and have these contracts ready when the customer gets here. It's just less stuff for them to have to sit and try to fill out. So I'll go on this Carfax report and get all the information, the VIN number, all that good stuff, transfer it over to here, have everything ready, have all the X's for them to sign next to, and just makes the process go that much quicker. We're going to keep going right along with the F150 Harley truck build, and basically what I'm doing now is I'm just going through kind of cleaning everything up, my surfaces. We already pressure washed it, so we got a lot of the mud and things off of it, and we're just going through with our cleaner on our rag and wiping our body work areas, getting some of the dust off of it and any kind of maybe like Armor All or grease or whatever. You got to make the surface clean. It's very important. So we're going to get all that cleaned up and then start laying down some primer. All right, so we're prepped, we're masked, we're clean, we're ready to put our start mixing a primer so we can start applying it. All right, here we go. Let's get these primed in. For 10 minutes, which means basically we let the primer set up and dry till you can actually touch it. If it ain't dry enough to touch, it ain't dry enough for the next coat. So that's where we're at now. We're gonna apply our second coat. We'll probably do 3 coats in all, and that should be plenty enough to go back and feather everything out. Alright guys, this is all the materials I went and picked up. We got our Master Pro lightweight body filler. It works, it's just fine. It's not what I'm used to. I like Rage Gold, but that stuff's pricey, man. We can't afford to spend over $100-something a gallon for filler, you know what I'm saying? So these are budget rebuilds. This stuff's gonna be just fine. So that's what we're gonna use. It's a lot cheaper. Moving on to the primer. Here's our 2K primer surfacer. This is the activator for it. That's what we just sprayed just a minute ago. And then over here, this will be our sealer. Once the primer is dry, we could go back and block it out with 320, okay? And then it'll be ready where we can actually go over it with the sealer, and this sealer will seal up any little fine scratches that may have been left behind by the 320 grit. So that's what that layer will be for. Move right on to our base coat, which will go right over the sealer. This is our UA black base. There's the reducer for it. A gallon of clear, gallon of the activator, and I should have some reducer around here somewhere. I thought maybe this is just, I think this is just All right, right here we got our gallon of clear, and then here's the activator that goes with it. This is a 4-to-1 mix on this, and that's everything. Check out the receipt here, man. Just to give you an idea, it's pricey. Paint is no joke. It is very expensive. $564 for what you see right here. So hey, check it out. We sold the Prius. It was a quick sell. Really glad. We got $1,400 out of it, so made a little bit of money on it, and it went fast. So that was all. That's always best, man. Just keep them moving. We're not trying to get rich off of one car. We'll make a little bit of money, move on to the next. They go quick. I mean, you put them up for sale and they're gone. I mean, people can't snatch them up fast enough. It's nice to sell more expensive cars like the Mustang and things like that. But they take a little longer to sell once you get up into that higher price range. You know, the Mustang took a week and a half, I think, to finally sell. And it's just not like that with these other cars. And the thing about it is we didn't really make any more money on the Mustang than what we made on the cheap cars that sell within a few hours. By the way, the Mustang did sell for $3,300. Made, I believe, around $1,000 on that one, profit. A lot of work for $1,000, but you know what? I'm building my channel. It was a good build. It was entertaining for you guys. I got a lot of subscribers out of that build, and made some good money on the videos as well. So you gotta take that into consideration. All right, so we're moving on to the blocking stage. Our primer's set up. It's dry. I got my 320 on a block, and this is wet and dry paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand this. And got me a little piece of Scotch-Brite just to kind of go around and get all my edges. So let's get started. Done is I blocked both sides of my body line.
Check this out. I always save the body line for very last.
That way you can get in there, kind of fine tune it. Oh, out here the body line starts to kind of fade away, but up here it's more defined, and I want to keep that because that's how it's supposed to look. So save the body line for last.
Once everything else is nice and straight, you come back, start focusing on the body line itself, which won't take long. I mean, a few passes, and that's it. That should look nice and straight when it's done.
Good Lord, that's a lot of tape. That's what my boss used to always tell me all the time. But listen, you might be asking yourself, why are you taping this up? You know, it's going to get overspray in there, but who cares? A tail light goes in there. Nobody's going to see it, right? It's not always about overspray. It's about sealing up these areas so dirt don't blow out when you're in here spraying. And believe me, no matter how hard you work, I mean, you've seen it, we pressure washed it, we wiped it down numerous times throughout this whole process. We're going to be wiping it down again in a few minutes. There will still be dirt in those areas. Believe me, there's going to be dirt in these areas. That's why we're going to go through them. We're going to tape this up all solid. The whole inside of the bed of the truck, that will get taped up solid. There will be, all these areas will get sealed up, even inside of this wheelhouse here. The fuel door, everything gets sealed up. That keeps dirt out. And every little speck of dirt we keep out of this paint job is just going to make it that much easier when we're done to go back and color sand and buff all this stuff out. We want it to be nice. Black shows everything. All right, so we're moving right on down the line. As you know, we first started out with our filler, filled in our minor imperfections. Then we moved on to our primer, okay? Now we're to the sealer stage. That's the next thing in line. We're gonna seal this whole bed, and then we'll move on to the color.
We've done the primer. We've done the sealer. Now it's time for the base coat, otherwise known as the color coat. All right, so we got the color mixed up. Let's get it sprayed. Okay, moving right along. We are on the last step of the painting process.
For round two. She's nice and shiny again. Check it out. Matthew shut the door. I think it turned out great. Nice and shiny. see any runs. I don't see any excessive orange peel. Just dirt. What else is new? All right, I think that's going to do it on this video. I appreciate you guys hanging out. This is a great start to this project. I think everything's turning out really nice. I'm happy with it. I can't wait to get the rest of it done. So you guys hang out, man. Be sure to check me out on the next video. We will be getting the rest of the truck in here. Appreciate if you guys like and subscribe. If you haven't already, really do appreciate you guys watching. We're about to break 15,000 subs, man. That is so cool. I really appreciate all you guys. It's awesome. Loving this whole YouTube thing. It's really cool. A lot of support. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Catch me on the next one. Like I said, we're going to get the rest of the truck in here and get it going too. See you later, man.